Hola, witches, magical minds, and our mundane allies. It is February 12th, 2019, Tarot Tuesday, and these are the cards of our day. We are working with my Metamorphosis Oracle. So give me a moment. It's Tarot Tuesday, so I'm going to share this in our group, All Things Witchcraft, the group that I help moderate in. Please, if you want some great discussions, go over and apply to join, but be respectful, okay? So I'm going to go share this in our All Things Witchcraft group for Tarot Tuesday. A little late, but that's okay. Being done. So yeah, hopefully everyone's having a blessed Tuesday so far, blessed experience, having fun, and I'll be right with you. I just want to make sure that I share this in the right space. I've accidentally shared it in wrong places before, and that's gotten me in trouble. So let us do that. Let's see, is it going through? Jess, Tarot Tuesday, here we go. Hey Tess, hey Robot, hey Diana, Julie, hey Stephanie, Ange, hey Yvonne, Susanna, hola peeps. So yeah, we're gonna, take time, have fun, enjoy ourselves. So it might be a minute, but it's okay. I'm drinking coffee, Moon Daisy, no worries. I'm drinking coffee, and I would share my coffee with you as well if I could. Right now I'm drinking iced coffee. So, hey Stacy. Yes. Okay, so we're going to shuffle. Hey Raina, hey Tanya, hey Aisha, April. We are going to shuffle. We're going to focus on a message that we can all tap into. Just enjoy ourselves. Have fun. So again, take some time if you haven't already. Take some time to ground. Find your center. Focus on your height. Focus on your heartbeat. Focus on you. Disconnect right now from, maybe the chaos of the outside world and reconnect with who you are, where you are, what you desire for yourself, and allow yourself to sort of tune in for however long you're here. I understand that these are long, so you may not always be able to be here for the full thing, but just give yourself some time, to check in with yourself. What do you need? What kind of emotions do you want to focus on? What do you want to surround yourself with? Give yourself that moment. It just helps you feel better. So we are working with the Metamorphosis Oracle because we need some metamorphosis energy up in here. We need some shifting and changing. We need some abundance. We have abundance. We have the shifting and changing. Change is always, happening. So we are going to create something wonderful. And if you think that someone would benefit from the reading that we do today, the readings that we do, feel free to tag their name, or you can share this with them, and we'll just have fun. Okay. So a few more shuffles and we'll call it good. Hey Holly. I know, I'm trying to watch my coffee intake, especially like iced coffee that's already pre-mixed. I'm trying to cut dairy out again. I'm not trying, I'm doing it slowly but surely. Hey Donna. Hey Cyan, Nadia Romanov of Lady Jane's Be Witchery, LadyJane'sBeWitchery.com, Lady Jane's Be Witchery, a little extra magic. I got it, so haven't said that in a minute, but hey, check her out. She offers some amazing readings. She offers spell. She offers like a lot. So go check her website out and her page. So, a couple more shuffles and we're good. Okay. Well, thank you. It really is my favorite color. I keep hearing that people put butter in their coffee and it's supposed to be like, I don't know what it's supposed to be, but people do that, and I'm like, is why. I don't know. But I've heard it was good. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Couple more shuffles. Now, this is where you get to participate. You get to take the general message, the general reading that we're doing here, and fine tune it to your personal situation. So, first number that pops into your head, 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and comment 1, 2, 3, or write it down. It's about your personal experience. That's what matters. So, if you want to keep it to yourself, go ahead and do that. Entirely fine. So for those who want to participate as well as comment, 1, 2, 3, go for it. Comment, we'll talk. Hey, Marie. Yay, hey, Leanne from Australia. Hey, Patrick. What's the red thing on my mouth? My lips? My facial hair? That just threw me off. Okay. Hey, Manuela. Hey, Jesse. I'm always open to, I haven't found anyone specific yet, Stacy. I'm researching right now. Awesome. Hi. Happy birthday, Diane. This is a general reading, so you can comment 1, 2, or 3. If you're watching a recording, always do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, comment, and we'll get into this. If you want a personal reading, a one-on-one reading, I do that as a profession. That's how one way I pay the bills. So you can message me. We can set that up. But this is a general reading for Tarot Tuesday that I do to give back. So, hey, Amy. Let's see. Oh, mental clarity. Oh, really? Huh. That's interesting. I did not know that. Okay, sorry. We're gonna get here. 3, 3, 3, 2. Got it. Never late, Nadia. There's another Nadia up in here. Nadia Nelson. No, not late. 1, 2, 3. Comment, and we are gonna take off in just a second. Yes. All is well. All is dandy. Okie dokie. Oh. Okay. Oh my. No. So, okay, here we go. And again, this is our time together, so you're able to share your thoughts, what inspires you, the messages that come to you. Feel free to comment and let us know. Here we go. So for those of you who chose card 1, this is the dominant influence. The other 2 cards will add to it. So all 3 cards will bring a message. The first card is Samhain, Life, Death. So Samhain, Life, Death. It's divining the future, survival, honor the dead, and banish evil. So we have Samhain. Oh, don't look at my atrocious nails. So yes, Samhain, life, death, divining the future, survival, honor the dead, and banish evil. So what? Hey, Anita, how does that make you feel? What pops up? Hey, Eve. What comes up for you when you think of Samhain, life, death, divining the future, survival, honor the dead, banish evil? Okay, so right now, sounds fun and exciting and adventurous, yes. It's saying right now, so whatever we're going through right now, it's time for us to take action. But before we take action, like following through with action steps, we must divine. It's very important right now that we divine. We get information from whatever, divination method that we enjoy, whether it be tarot cards, runes, any form of cartomancy, the pendulum, whatever. It's time to assess our situation utilizing our skills. And our skills, if you're a witch, you have a form of divination that you can use to discern what's going on. And so right now, I feel like this is saying, hey, take it into your own hands, get some information, divine the future, assess your situation. What is necessary to be handled right now? What is not? What do you need to focus on? And what do you need to leave behind you? And it's all to do with survival. So money, money matters, the physical realm, your shelter, So we must pay attention to those things right now, as well as, you know, another way to do that, to bring money in, to bring abundance in, to bring in, you know, good vibes and attraction as well, is to honor the dead, honor our ancestors. You know, pay attention to who is trying to speak right now. Letting go of old patterns. Time to make a big decision for sure. There's like big energy going on. So it's time to make a decision, but that time to make that decision is not yet here. This is the time to understand that decision, understand the sort of options that are being presented to us, and what is in our highest and best. So honor the dead, taking time to connect with your sacred dead, the spirits and such that are in your favor and that have your back. It's time to have you cleaned your altar. Have you dusted your altar? Have you neglected your altar? Have you your altar to the dead, to your ancestors, to your spirits, to your gods? It's important to keep that up, because if you let it go, they let you go. I mean, they're still there in a sense, but they're not going to, like, you know, you let them keep their space dirty, they're not going to want to help you out. So it's very important that we tend to these things. It's energy and it's movement and it's power, and we must be on it to keep a clear space, and it helps us to receive better as well. And so honor the dead. Be very aware of who's speaking to you right now. You know, what ancestors are coming forth, what spirits are coming forth. Ask for help when you need help, but make sure to take action and follow through and honor that help. Okay, and so we have banish evil as well, part of, you know, the life-death connection. So we understand that in order for us to live the life that we desire, you know, in order for us to sort of move forward in our life and live in the sort of like luxury or the story in which we have written for ourselves, we sort of have to honor death. We have to allow for a part of our lives, you know, part of our belief system, our programming, to die off in order for us to create something new that is more fitting and more in alignment with, you know, where we are headed, that matches that vibration, that matches that energy, that matches that point of attraction. And so it's saying, hey, there's some big shit, you know, moving here, and we have to get on that. We have to, like, really honor, you know, honor where we're headed, what we want for ourselves, what we love for ourselves. Find the sort of, you know, the appreciation in the process, but realize that death is okay, death is necessary, and when we lay things to rest, we allow for that to sort of like help the earth, ground out in the earth, and we make room for new things that are better for us, and then we banish evil. So it's saying what in our life, what in our current situation right now is toxic, is harmful, is hurting us or bringing harm to us. What in our life right now are we doing that is bringing harm or bringing toxic? You know, what's going on currently in our life situation? And it's time to honor that and to get rid of it. Cast it out. You know, heavy cleansing, purification, inviting of good energies. So this is a sort of initiation of sorts, or a dedication maybe, where you're casting out, you're getting rid of, and then you're inviting new energies to become something new. Okay? Time to take a stand and no longer allow others to fuck with me, demand respect, or suffer the consequences. Hey, Tia. Hey, Lynn. You made it, Sam. Yes, we're on card 1, 2, or 3. Yes, appreciation helps us to reach for the next best emotion, the next best feeling. So appreciation is so important, because when we appreciate the process, when we appreciate where we are, we open the pathway for more to come. And so we are not in this negative state of being. We find appreciation for what we have, which opens up the opportunity for more abundance to step through. Yeah. Well, welcome, Lynn. So before you take action, just remember Samhain, life, death. It's saying that big things are involved, changes and movement are here. But before you take action, it is best for you to divine. Okay, so assess your situation, use your dominant divination method to assess and figure out a plan how to best take action and get the most out of this experience. And also remember that you need to honor your ancestors, keep your altars clean, keep them running, and cast out evil but invite good vibes at the same time. So it's a process. So yeah, but get that information first. So get the information before you take action. Okay, that's like that. That's the most important thing right now, to understand that before you are reborn, before you take this new step, you must have more information before you take that next step. So make sure to have that before. Okay. So card 2, some of us are gonna love card 2. Pisces, so Piscean energy, card 2, the dreamer, death and rebirth, empathic, vague, healing, receptive, drifting, and victimized. Pisces energy is so intense and so potent. Pisces energy has so much to offer. So the trick here, though, is Pisces has so much that they're capable of, and the energy has so much to offer, and there's so much potential there. But Pisces at times is so watery that they don't necessarily ground out, and they don't necessarily fulfill that potential, because they're like, oh, new experience, or they're swimming all over the place. They're allowing the water to dictate as to where they go, instead of being that strong, grounded Piscean, where they are the ones who manipulate and move the water for themselves, if that makes sense. Hey, Linda. Of course. Yeah, exactly, Nadia. Of course. So, yes, Pisces, self-sabotaging, yes, absolutely can. And so in Pisces, just think of, fish and massive water, and it's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Excited to be in this emotional state in this water where they can breathe and they can flow, but they're like, there's so many things that they want to do, there's so many things that they can do and they can't achieve. It's just like overwhelming. And sometimes this is where you have to be careful, because sometimes Pisces energy can lead to like addiction, self-harm, can lead to, because they're trying to cope or escape, they're trying to get away from all the emotion, because they're so great at being psychics. They're great at being, empathic. And so it's very important that with this card, you understand there is a flow happening. Pisces brings the dream, brings the intense waters, the emotional energy that can, carry you through. But it's also saying the key here for this life-death experience, this major overhaul in your life right now, the key is, because again, we have death and rebirth again in Pisces energy. But the key here is your emotions, your emotional connection, the water, as well as your dreams. Focus on the dreams that make you happy. Focus on everything that surrounds them. Feel those dreams come alive and attach the emotional response to them, and feel the emotions that you need to reach for those dreams to keep you to keep you moving. I'm spitting. Ugh. So, hey, Luna. Pisces. Woohoo! Yes, hail Hecate, for sure. Luna, I do professional readings. That's how I pay the bills. So if you want a reading from me, you can definitely message the page. Right now, we're doing a general reading. So 1, 2, 3, first number that pops into your head, that will be your personal card with the rest of the cards. So go ahead and do that if you'd like. Right. Yeah. Yeah. With Pisces, it's like you can be in charge. Like, you don't have to allow this water to move you. You can go with the flow, because sometimes that's necessary. And by going with the flow in certain events, by focusing on those dreams, focusing on, tapping into the emotional responses that feel good to you, that get you where you want to be, going with that flow helps you to, get to where you need to be with ease and grace. You can also direct that energy, so you don't have to be the victim here. You can be like, I choose to manipulate this watery energy in my behalf, on my behalf. And so I'm going to direct it into what I want to do. It's when we decide to allow this water to consume us and we give into these emotional responses that are not in our highest and best, as well as they bring toxicity and they're overwhelming. That's when it gets scary or, more challenging as a Pisces energy. Hey, Tracy. So it's important with Pisces coming up to get the heart in check, get those emotions in check, as well as, there's this, water is so programmable that you can take, like, let's say a gallon of water, and you can place like a Post-it note. I'm trying to say about a Post-it note, I don't, but put a Post-it note with your affirmations on it. Might sound silly, but we're also witches, so, you can place the affirmation on it. Charge that water with your intentions, not just your intentions, but your power. You can use astrological data to charge the water. You can use crystals to charge the water. Some are safe to place in the water. Some are toxic and will kill you, so don't do that. So pay attention to what you do, but you can charge that water and drink it. And this will help with that Pisces energy, Drink that water that you've programmed to help you get to where you want to be. And know that special water, that's special, that's an elixir for your manifestation, for your life, where you want to direct it, okay? Right. Yeah, and then, with Pisces coming up, it's also saying get in contact with your emotions, your emotional response, and use your emotions to sort of direct energy and focus in on where you're headed and what you want to surround yourself with. Okay? So program the Piscean energy to work for you and not against you. All right? And realize, like, life, death, and rebirth, this is a time of healing, a time of initiation to something new, a time to become better for yourself, and to realize, like, in order for you to become something new, as well as in order for you to step on that path which leads to where you desire to be and where you're headed, you have to shed layers and layers of, this sounds gross, like skin, like snakes do. Like, you shed those layers so you can have a fresh layer, fresh coat, and new energy. So there is that letting go of certain things. That's my past, no longer with me. I'm moving forward. Let's go. Let's see what our Pisces is, swimming towards. Black. The color black. Absorber, banishing powerful magics, secrecy, allure, channeling, and what lies beneath. This is very interesting. So black, the absorber. This is my Metamorphosis deck. Yeah, so banishing powerful magics, secrecy, allure, channeling, and what lies beneath. So very interesting. What do you make of it? And we have banishing again. So I take that this obviously is going to be something that we need to pay attention to. We have banishing come up again. We have banishing in Samhain. We have banishing in the color black. And so we understand that, okay, this is something we're going to have to do heavy, or it's going to have to be Mother of Pearl. Let's see if I can speak now. It's going to be consistent. So we must banish the obstacles. We must banish that which no longer serves us. We must banish that which comes at us. Be gone, banish, get rid of. Because we are so complex. Because beliefs and programming and the people that we surround ourselves are so complex and intertwined, where we may have to do this often because of the energies that sort of try to, you banish and you feel, but things still try to come at you or take place. So it might be something that we just consistently do until we figure out that root cause, or it just might be something that we need to consistently do to handle the energy that is trying to be laid to rest and the energy that is trying to come forth. So Black Absorber. And this is definitely saying it's time again. We go back to the Samhain card. We go back to discerning, using divination to figure out what needs to be done. We understand now that, okay, this is going to be something that we cast, as well. So we have to be aware that, okay, it might be a time to cast magic to shift our energies into the sort of reality that we desire to step into. And so powerful magics are necessary, and we need to use our divination to help us out with discerning what that means for us, how we go about it, and also do this in secrecy. Do this without telling many people. You can tell one or two people that you trust, that believe in you, and it's not just about believing in you. It's about knowing that you're capable of doing something and supporting you. Because sometimes we trust people, and while they may believe in us and know that we're capable of it, they might be jealous of us, and we don't want that jealousy energy to influence something that's just starting to be processed. So Black Absorber is saying, hey, it's time to formulate a plan. It's time to cast for what you want. Be very selective as to who you share that with. And know that this has to do with things with underlying energies. So the powerful magics that you use are how do I put it? They're underneath, if that makes sense. It's what lies beneath. So it's not something that you're maybe used to using or dominant with. It's energy that sort of is like, that's all I can say, like underneath the rug, underneath the earth, like the layer of the earth. It's like underneath that. You have to unearth it. So you will discover it, and you will discover how to put it into motion, if that makes sense. But you could even take this as using a black candle. Okay, you could use the power of Pisces, the symbol of Pisces. And you can, use the inspiration of Samhain and life death to help you start somewhere. Hey, Jade. So all three cards, extremely potent, very necessary right now, but they all flow well. So you have Samhain and life death. You say this is a time to get more information. Divine, use your divination, your favorite divination method, to get more information on what you need to be doing to take action to get to where you want to be in life. Okay, understand that you also have to pay attention to the energy that you're working. So if you have an ancestral altar, an altar where you place your gods and spirits, take care of it. It's not enough that you just cast. You have to take care of these things. These are important. Nadia Romanov of Lady Jane's Bewitchery, she's constantly saying this. She's always saying, clean your fucking altar, clean. That's a sacred space. Don't let it collect cobwebs unless you're doing so for malediction. That's different. That's with intention and planning, and they know. But otherwise, clean that shit. This is your life. This is who you are. This is what you do. And so you must set the intention. If you do not clean, if you do not care, if you don't regularly use, it's lost to you. And so it's very important that you use your divination to assess your situation, as well as get insight as to where you're headed. And banishing is important right now. And then we have Pisces flowing, emotional flow. Our emotions are key. Our dreams are key. Focus on that and what makes us happy, and help us to really flow into this black energy, black, the color, absorber, and heavy, powerful magics things that are unearthing right now that are being known, we will have to use that to our advantage. So, thank you. Yes, absolutely. So take them into consideration, use them to formulate a plan for yourself, allow them to bless you, to work, to create something that you want to experience, you know? Oh, thank you, Deborah. So these are the cards of our day. If you have any questions about the cards that were expressed, please feel free now to ask and we can talk about those. If you do not, I am going to head out. I have a video for my patrons to do. Definitely check it out. If you want to, invest and get more cards of the day and more content, exclusive content, you don't have to, but you can. Patreon.com/thedeviantwitch, and we have a lot of fun stuff. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate you, and I will see you next Tuesday. Unless you become a Patreon, then I'll see you soon. Patron words. But again, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you next Tuesday, if not tomorrow. Blessed be.